welcome back to Colin's Capers Land. Well, my car went into the garage for its inspection because my front wheel was wobbling a lot, and he said there was nothing wrong with it, just a bit of play in my steering rack. But I know my brake pads are wearing a bit thin, so I'm off to my mate Tony Gloynes now to get the brake pads changed. And if you want to come along and join us, follow me. Here we are at Mr. Gloynes.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here wondering how the bloody hell that roof stands up so I win.
Yeah, Tony did it. Look how he did that. Look at the bend in it. Look.
I've been worried to death if that were mine.
It's been up there years, that, and it's been in strong winds. I don't know how he's kept it.
God, it's amazing it stands up to wind.
I know. He's put some slabs on the top, though. Look.
Yeah.
I've never seen such a wonky. Look, it goes down and then across.
He would have a medal for that not blowing down.
Yeah, he needs
a sniffing for the wind or lifting up.
I know.
It's coming in continuous right up to the house.
I know.
There's no support at all.
No.
That's amazing.
Nothing. No, you'd think it needs something in the middle, wouldn't you? Yeah, I know.
If it was mine, I'd have at least a bloody thing in the middle.
Or something coming down there onto the roof.
Yeah.
I know.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, look at that. We're getting there, aren't we, Tony?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I've been doing it.
What you need to do is try and get...
Hang on 2 secs. Yeah.
You going for a run?
Yeah.
And Al Jolson impression.
Tony's just given us a solar water feature. Garden line solar water feature. Grey glazed, no mains. Solar powered, relaxing sound of running water. Includes 1 jug, 3 small bowls and 1 large bowl. Brilliant. Thank you very much. It operates only in direct sunlight. Oh, it's one of them. Right. Amanda's dad, look at that masterpiece he built up there. Look, talk to him about that.
What?
Oh, the carport, yeah. It's not quite right because I couldn't get 20-foot lengths of wood.
Has it ever been windy? Yeah. You know, it looks as if that roof, the wind, it goes.
You can see in the corner where I stuck one or two sheets up there. That's it. Yeah, most of that's what I've got.
It's amazing how that blew off.
Look, if you have a closer look, there's concrete slabs.
How do we get out?
There's paving slabs up there, yeah.
Little door.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Next time I come round your garden, Tony, I want to be able to see this all set up, ready to go out.
I'll just put all the tools in the bag and hide them in there out of the way.
Look at it. Look.
Yeah, but we used to have the tools for the car.
Yeah.
I want to see that nicely set up.
Amanda's dad's good with wood, you see. He's fascinated how that stayed up. Look at it. He couldn't get a bit of wood long enough, so I would have gone straight though still, I think. I don't think I put a little bend.
Maybe it needs water.
Yeah. Right, let's go to the Weatherspoons. Here we are at Spoons.
There we are.
There's Mr. A bit of super glue, I think, work. Here we are.
That's what I hated once. I used to be with
Samuel Lloyd.
Dad said it wasn't cold, but I said I've got loads of jumpers on.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I put a big coat on and I was sweating, so
Well, I feel warm in this. It's nice.
yeah, let's go, Mr. Gloyn.
I used to be with it without one. I would go to town. There's a little bit I had to pull out. Side of me.
Cheers. Cheers, Mr. Crick. Oh, nearly battery's gone. Tony Gloyn reckons he can speak Spanish. I've never ever heard. I've known him 25 years. I've never heard him speak Spanish. Let's see you speak Spanish, Tony.
Buenos dias, ¿qué tal?
What's that? Is that it?
Good day, how are you?
Buenos what?
Buenos dias, ¿qué tal?
Buenos Steel Cattell. Is that it? Is that all you know?
No, you said you want me to speak it. I spoke Spanish for you. What more do you want?
More Spanish. I want you to talk like I'm talking. Oh, dinner's here. So Tony was saved by the waitress then because he was speaking Spanish, and now he's got his chicken salad. Is that little all-day brunch all right?
What?
That little all-day brunch all right?
Fine. That's brilliant. Yeah.
It's only a little one. Yeah.
I'm only, I don't eat a lot.
That's enough for you then, isn't it?
Didn't eat. I got one.
Mine.
Here, let me look at the fork. You know, you get like a sharp edge on it. So
I can see you.
It's American. It's got that. What my sister said. Remember what it was called? Bistro or something. Brisket. Brisket. That's it. I never heard it till I went to America. We've got to film this. Corby Nutter.
No, because they might come round.
yeah, look at Richard Acosta.
Yeah, Richard DaCosta. When the A14 was opened, someone says to him, Richard, why didn't you go home to Wellingborough on the A14? It's much quicker than other country roads.
He ended in Birmingham, didn't he? On the
He ended up at Folkestone, the other end. And I said, didn't you realise that you were going a bit too far when you had to refill your car up?
No, Richard DaCosta, remember that?
He still works there.
I know.
Remember that coloured guy
like
used to be on the tables, went out with that Lisa woman or something. I can't think of her name or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Well, anyway, he wanted to go somewhere because Richard, I fancy going to Northampton on Friday night. Want to take me? He went, yeah, okay. And everybody said, Richard, don't take him. He's only going to go there because he's going to meet that bloody Lisa woman in the pub.
Yeah.
Because obviously she was still with her old man, you know.
Yeah.
So they went there. They got a picture taken. There's all three of them because he went in. They went, oh, fancy meeting you here. She goes, that's a coincidence. I thought, yeah, right. You know?
Yeah.
Had a picture. Next day, it was on Facebook because Richard said, what do I do about this? You know. Anybody know who this twat is there in the middle? And Richard was the unlucky one that was in the middle, you know. So he'd been messing around with my missus. I'm going to sort him out, you know. And I said, Richard, I told you not what to do, you know, not to do it. I think somebody knew the bloke and said, no, that's not him.
She had some kids with him, didn't she?
Yeah. Yeah, he got took down personnel.
Yeah, because we all had to bring our details in, didn't we, after that?
Yeah, he come over here on his uncle's passport. Come over that guy that used to work there, I can't think of his name. Used to go around stalking Phil Brown and that lot, you know? And Mudness, you know? So I know you're recording that, that's why, you know?
I'm trying to get this speaker working.
He scared the life out of the poor man. He was about to score a goal and he went, oh, Brownie, it's me, Colin, look. If he can boot the ball over the bar and got substituted then because he wanted to go home.
There was one embarrassing moment with Phil Brown when we were at Rothwell.
One! It's about fucking 400,000 of them.
They were warming up at Rothwell before the game, and Brownie was like shooting at the keeper to warm the keeper up, and Paddy and all the others picked me up. They all picked me up and went, Brownie, here he is. And Phil Brown turned around and laughed, and that was really bad. I was embarrassed.
It's him. Oh no, I'm not playing now. I'm not well. I'm going to hurt myself. I've hurt myself on warm up.
Connect. I know, yeah. That was the most embarrassing one.
No, Boston's the embarrassing one. He's about to score. You shout Phil to me, and he freaking misses completely. Then says I don't want to play now, and he never played for them again.
I made sure he knew I was there though. I went all the way to Boston just to watch Phil Brown play, and when it was half time and they're going down the tunnel, I made my way to the tunnel, and I went, Phil, and he spotted me, and I said, do you remember Kettering? And he went. I made sure he knew I was there.
He probably went, that's him. That's the guy.
That's the one I moved to Boston for. That's the one I went to Boston.
We've been looking for hours, and then we suddenly saw, what if she cremated you were? I was looking for something that didn't exist, weren't
I was
we?
walking up and down all the rows looking for the name, right? And Amanda's dad went down the bottom end like that. And then eventually her son got hold of me and says, oh, she's not even in that cemetery. Her ashes were scattered at...
Yeah.
What was it? You know where it is.
Oh, that little village out. Oh, God.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name of the place, but I've been there times with her.
Yeah, Jackie.
She even took me to the school where she used to go to school. When
Did
she
she?
went to the little village school.
Really?
I can't think of the name of the place. It's near that
Yeah.
place where the gliders are.
Yeah, near Charlotte.
Looks better there.
Yeah.
God, I've done some things there.
Can we go to the company shop now?
Yeah, we are.
Or I'll fall asleep sitting here.
This going.
I'm on day shift Wednesday. I've got to do quick returns. They do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off, and back in Wednesday, Thursday day shift. They are. But I'm only got to do
Funniest thing
Wednesday.
were when I bumped into Jackie
Knackers you are.
years
They're
later
all
in
they're
the
having people
Asda,
have knees
Yeah.
are bad
and she was
gone,
with a woman,
ankles are gone.
Yeah.
and I thought, and I worked out who this woman were. When I was with Jackie, I took her down near Cambridge to that when she and her daughter had a baby.
Yeah.
And they brought this baby in. Jackie didn't know it. I said, give me it. And I held this baby. And I told this woman years later, when she drove into Asda with Jackie, she said, I said, do you realise I'm the first person that ever held you?
Yeah.
She said, what? I said, yeah, when the nurse brought you in, Jackie Dare never, they do that with a baby, don't they?
Yeah.
And I said, oh, give me a whole ever. And
Yeah.
I was the first one ever to hold her.
First was as soon as she was born, you were the first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Why could you have a baby for the rug munchers?
What?
Why could you have a baby for the rug munchers?
Les? What? They were.
He said, I remember going to this woman there, she was seeing this woman or something, and they had a kid.
No, her daughter, who I was going with, her daughter had a baby and she lived near Cambridge.
Oh, I thought you said
And there's
two women
that
together
big,
had a baby.
what's
I thought,
that big,
if the rug munchers gone off with the baby, couldn't they? Yeah?
there's a big hospital down there, ain't there?
Oh yeah, Cambridge. There is. Oh yeah. Did we
That's
take Zachary there? Oh,
That's where she was. Yeah. And how I found my way there, I'll never know, because I'd never driven there before.
no.
But I did.
Tony, would you like a Collins Caper sticker?
You're all right.
That's
I've
me.
got a
And
picture.
what?
You sent me that picture of you anyway.
Oh, right.
I got one on my phone.
Hello, mate.
Yes, and I also towed a caravan that weren't mine down to the motorway
Yeah.
at 90 mile an hour. I got it up to, and that was Richard's car. It was a 7 Series BM.
Really?
And it was a cracking motor. It went on shit for sure.
Yeah. Towed a caravan.
I can't tow caravans. I've one experience. I've never done it since.
I
He had that car for years. He loved that car.
mean, yeah.
It were nice though.
Tony bought your old caravan off you,
Yeah,
and he towed it back to Corby,
yeah.
and I followed behind in the car, and we were doing 13 mile an hour the whole way back. The whole
I
way.
was not going to put my foot down in it next. I don't like towing the thing, you know?
And that my old car, that
Caravan.
White,
Oh,
that white caravan I had.
Yeah, with the old gas mantles that we
Yeah,
broke.
yeah, they were gas lamps.
Yeah. And then when we tried to put it in his driveway,
See that there?
he pushed the
Scar?
window.
Yeah, that's where the scar came from, because it went right, the glass went right down to the bone.
In them days, the caravan windows were glass, not
Yeah,
plastic.
they were. Yeah.
And
yeah.
Tony pushed it on the glass, and his
Yeah.
hand went straight through, cut his wrist nearly. Oh.
Bloody cool.
You see, it's like there. There's all the
You
way
ready to
around
go?
there.
That scar's from your
It's
caravan.
wonder it never sued me at the time.
They'd already bought it off you, so it went your.
Yeah, yeah.
How much you pay for it? 50 quid?
Something like that, 'cause I just wanted to
50
get
quid
that
or
inside,
something.
didn't
Yeah.
I?
Yeah.
What were that, mate?
Eldest?
Cavalier, wasn't it?
Eldest
It
Cavalier?
was Cavalier.
Oh.
That's right. It was Cavalier.
That was
It
a
were
funny.
heavy, I know that. Bloody heavy it was.
It was heavy, yeah. I was laughing the whole way behind him, towing that. Because I knew he was hating it.
Yeah.
I knew you were
I
hating
was
it.
hating it.
I mean, now I wouldn't do half the things I used to do.
Can we go to the company shop?
Yeah, we are. I'm just going to finish this. Me and Tony's still drinking.
Well, hurry up, because can't you leave that bit?
No way.
Well, pour it out there.
Long as there's an onion for a week.
I want to get in there. I want to get some bacon and sausage.
You're not going
We're
in there
still
for long for a
enjoying that.
week.
Oh, you've been here a while.
This is towards the end, down over there.
Yeah, they're down there, the toilets.
No, they're not down there.
Yeah, that door, yeah.
They're over there.
No, they're not. They're down there.
They ain't down there, around the back. He can't walk as it is.
Look at the underneath of that chair there.
Find the toilets.
Yes.
Were they down that end?
No. They were there.
I need a spare battery for this. This says only 6% battery left.
Charge it up.
Yeah.
Go home and then put it on
I
charge.
like that little stand what you got.
This little foot bit's it.
Yeah.
Weatherspoons is done. Hello, mate. How are you?
Alright.
Yeah, good man.
I said I went to work that day.
Yeah.
My whole body felt it was tipped when I got up in the morning.
Yeah.
No, it's cool now.
That's strange. I didn't even got it.
You think I would?
Tony Goins had 2 strokes. Did you know?
Who?
Him.
Is he?
I didn't know that. I didn't even think you had one.
Then Trevor come round and told him about it. He says, oh, Daniel's come over. Daniel come over. He goes, yeah, looks like he's had a stroke.
Right, let's go. Here we go, company shop. This way. Oh, it's been done up, isn't it? Collect, return your trolley. Doing good. They've had some new signs, look.
I've got a sign for them now.
You through?
Yeah.
Tony, you through? Company shoppers.
Take a picture of him.
Yeah, just... We've got our stuff, hey? Say?
I can't stand there, I stand there, and they're on mobile phones, because half the time, they put the trolley like that in the aisle, I'm like...
And then they're talking on the phone, yeah.
No way, look.
Paying for all our stuff. You got a lot of stuff, didn't you? You got a lot, didn't you?
But I've got a fridge full and a cupboard full.
Yeah.
There's only me eating it.
Dropping Mr. Crick back.
I've always got too much in my hand.
Well, them walking sticks.
Oh no, hundreds of them. I'm still half off with here. I need 2 hands
Do you want me to do
to
one?
turn the 2 knobs. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take that in.
Yeah.
That's it.
Brilliant. Get this money box
Unbelievable.
to pay Amanda back.
30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. There's a quid.
Right.
Oh, the 20s this time. 20, 54, 90.
She's going to like all this
That's
shrapnel.
£5.
There you go.
See, look at that.
She's going to be happy with that.
And I'm still...
She's
I'm
going
going to come out and watch her face.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh dear, oh dear.
I ain't got the notes, so I ain't got a £5.
She might not accept it.
Simple as that.
Right. Amanda's dad owed Amanda £5 and he's... Amanda? Your dad's just got the £5 for you.
Oh yeah.
Let's give it in
What
shrapnel.
the hell is this?
That's £5. He's
It's right.
Where's all that?
I know.
What are you going to do with that?
It's
I could've
£5.
had 5p, but I didn't get any of them.
What am I going to do with that?
Well, I ain't got no notes. I've only got 20s and 10s.
You must have some.
No, I ain't.
£5 in 10p's.
Yeah, and some 20s.
I could have given another £5 in 10p's, just like that. Because I know there were at least £17 in there
Yeah.
at one time, so I know there's more than that in there.
Have you got a bag?
She wants a little bag to put it in now.
Oh,
A little
your
sandwich
pocket.
bag. Sandwich bag.
I ain't got a bag here with my pocket.
Where's my shopping bag anyway? You still got that?
Oh dear, oh
We
dear.
thought you'd be pleased with them.
Yeah, he came out.
£5.
Watching Colin's Capers again. I know it was just fixing cars today and a bit of grub and beer, but I hope you enjoyed it. Now, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe because there's more coming. We're going away soon. We're going to Bournemouth. I'm going to do lots of drone flights with Buzz, and I'm going to do lots of places I've never been before. So that's going to be interesting. So don't forget to tune in to the Colin's Capers next time, and I'll see you all later. Bye.